As we mentioned, the board is accountable for the success of the Commission. Members of the board are stewards of the organization, responsible for contributing to its success and progress. When the Commission is successful and well run, all communities in the region benefit. There are a number of responsibilities that fall on board members so that they can make the Commission successful.
In order to make informed and wise decisions, board members need to be knowledgeable about relevant legislation and regulations, the Commission's structure, bylaws, and strategic plan, their role and responsibilities as board members, and developments in the Commission's activities and service areas.
There are several activities in which board members need to participate. These include board meetings, organizational planning activities, board committee meetings, reviews of the board's effectiveness, bylaws, and procedures, and the hiring, evaluation, and, if required, suspension or termination of the executive director.
In order to most effectively participate in these activities, board members should prepare in advance by reviewing any materials they are given. This helps keep the discussion on point, helps the board to make the best decisions, and gets the work done more efficiently.
The boards are working on behalf of the member communities, so it's critical that information flow freely between the communities and board members. Board members should engage in two-way communication with the communities they represent. They should not only inform the communities of the Commission's activities, but also listen to what those communities need and want of the Commission. Board members who are LSD at-large representatives have the additional responsibility of being in contact with all LSD advisory committees within their region.
That brings us to a very important point. Who do board members represent? Because board members are community leaders, as mayors or LSD chairs, they naturally want to represent that community's best interest. However, as board members, it is their primary responsibility to move the Commission forward. LSD representatives have an even more difficult challenge as they are selected to also represent the interests of an entire unincorporated area within the region, not just their own.
So while it is important for a board member to reflect and share his or her own community's perspective, it is equally, if not more important, to consider what is ultimately best for the region as a whole.
Every board elects a chair among its members. It also elects a vice chair who acts for the chair when he or she is unable to do his or her duties. The chair doesn't have any extra decision-making powers or role in the day-to-day management or operations of the organization. Rather, the chair's role is to help lead the board to sound and productive oversight and decision-making.
The chair's responsibilities include running board meetings, facilitating common understanding and discussion leading to making thoughtful decisions, providing overall leadership to help move the Commission's agenda forward, and allowing opinions to be heard, but also knowing when to limit debate and call for a vote.
In order to be effective, the chair must be prepared for and be knowledgeable about the matters on the board's agenda. The chair must also have an open and collaborative relationship with the executive director. Just like the other board members, the chair votes on all items for which a vote is called. His or her vote holds the same weight as any other member. It's important that chairs carefully limit their influence as leaders when it comes to decision items and not try to unduly affect the outcome.
Beyond these basic responsibilities, any special authority given to the chair must be delegated to him or her by the board through procedural bylaws. The board can assign certain duties to the chair, such as appointing members to committees or calling meetings. Boards also often delegate the chair as the board's primary public contact, which includes speaking to the media.
In the course of their duties, board members can keep the following tips in mind to be effective and achieve the best results on behalf of the member communities.
Respect the line between governance and management and operations. Focus energy on seizing new opportunities for the Commission and meeting its key objective of enhancing cooperation between communities. Listen to others' views and respect the views of others. Be open to compromise and aim for consensus where possible. Identify common interests and potential options to address challenges. Respect final decisions of the board. Respect the bylaws of the organization. Provide constructive criticism and look for positive solutions. Respect staff and other board members. Respect confidentiality requirements. And in general, be positive and proactive.
Board members hold the responsibility for the Commission's success on their shoulders. By following the responsibilities and tips we've outlined, members will easily contribute to that success while ensuring that governing the organization is a rewarding and productive experience for all.